Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, myself Professor Uday Hukre. Now I am welcoming you on your own YouTube channel Ekeeda. If you are watching this video for first time, I request you to please subscribe our channel and also press bell icon so that you can get latest notifications. So today we are going to discuss for CA Intercourse Accountancy subject. We are going to discuss topic conversion of firm into a limited company. Right now we are going to solve question number 3, which is there on your screen. P and Q were carrying on business, sharing profit and losses equally, so their PSR is equal. Firm's balance sheet as at 31st December X1 was as under, तो फर्म का बैलेंस शीट दिया हुआ है आपको. कैपिटल अकाउंट ऑफ पार्टनर्स, क्रेडिटर्स एंड ओवरड्राफ्ट, प्लांट, बिल्डिंग, डेटर्स, स्टॉक, जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी, profit and loss account, which is debit balance of P&L account, which is basically the loss which will be shared by the partners. Drawing account of the partners are given to you, right? So drawing will be debited to capital account. Operations of the business were carried on till 30th June 2000 X2. So business was operated up to this time. P and Q both withdrew in equal amount half the amount of profit made during the year. So जो भी प्रॉफिट हुआ था ड्यूरिंग द ईयर उसका हाफ ऑफ द अमाउंट विड्रॉ किया. तो मैं ऐसे बोल सकता हूँ कि हाफ प्रॉफिट अगर विड्रॉ किया तो हाफ प्रॉफिट रिटेन किया एंड विच इज देयर इन देयर कैपिटल अकाउंट. कीप दिस वर्ड इन द माइंड, वी विल कम टू दिस वर्ड लेटर ऑन ऑल्सो. ड्यूरिंग द करंट पीरियड ऑफ 6 months after charging depreciation at 10% per annum on plant, that means depreciation is to be provided for 6 months. Be careful, rate is given for 10% per annum. After writing of 5% on the building, the building has to be written off for 5%. During the current period of 6 months, creditors were reduced by rupees 20,000. तो मेरा क्रेडिटर जो 80,000 था वो 20,000 से कम हो गया ड्यूरिंग द करंट 6 months. एंड बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट बाय रुपीज 5,000, तो बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट भी मेरा 5,000 से क्या हो गया, कम हो गया. जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी वाज सरेंडर्ड फॉर रुपीज 6,000 बिफोर 38 जून. मतलब जब हम लोग 30 जून में पहुंचे उस टाइम पे ये जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी यहाँ पे नहीं होगा. स्टॉक वाज वैल्यूड ऑन एट 84,000. ओके, डेटर्स आर वैल्यूड एट रुपीज 68,000, तो स्टॉक का 84,000 वैल्यू हो गया और डेटर्स का अमाउंट बन गया 68,000. Other items remained the same on 31st December 2000 X1, same as it was on 31st December X1. मतलब 30 जून तक इसके अंदर कोई भी चेंजेस नहीं है. If you can imagine, it is like your single entry topic. 6 महीने का डेटा दिया हुआ है, तो 6 महीने के डेटा में से हम लोग 6 महीने का बैलेंस शीट बना देंगे और डिफरेंस में we will get the profit which is not withdrawn by the partner, that we will see. On 30th June 2000 X2, on 30th June 2000 X2, firm sold its business. On this date business is sold. तो अपने को पहले ये डेट का बैलेंस शीट बनाना पड़ेगा. Firm sold its business to PQ Limited. The value of the goodwill was estimated at rupees 1,30,000 and the remaining assets were valued on the basis of the balance sheet. तो गुडविल का वैल्यू उन्होंने एग्री किया 1,30,000 और बाकी का असेट बैलेंस शीट के डेट के हिसाब से लिया है ऑन 30th June 2000 X2. PQ Limited paid purchase consideration in equity shares of rupees 10 each. देखो याद रखो यहाँ पे number of equity shares नहीं दिया है, तो we need to find out that. So in this case, now my PC will be based on net asset taken over because मेरा कितना equity shares है, how many equity shares, that is not given to you. You are required to prepare balance sheet on 30th June 2000 X2, realization account, पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट शोइंग द फाइनल सेटलमेंट बिटवीन देम, तो वो भी आपको देखना है, ठीक है. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू प्रिपेयर द बैलेंस शीट ऑन 30th June 2000 X2. ऑपरेशन ऑफ बिजनेस वेर कैरिड ऑन टिल 30th June 2000 X2. P and Q both withdrew in equal half amount of the profit made during the current period of 6 months after charging depreciation of 10% on plant पर एनम ऑन प्लांट. तो पहले तो मुझे प्लांट लिखने दो. ओपनिंग में प्लांट का अमाउंट कितना था सर जी? 1,60,000. इट वॉज 1,60,000. जिसके ऊपर से आपको माइनस करना है डेप्रीसिएशन एट द रेट ऑफ 10% per annum. Importantly, this depreciation will be counted only for 6 months. ठीक है. So let me work out depreciation. Can I say 10% comes to 16,000 for full year? So for 6 months it will be 8,000. So will it be 1,52,000? Then they are saying and after writing of 5% on building, तो building में से 5% straight way write off हुआ है. तो building amount of building was 48,000. 48,000 में से 5% write off करने का है. Will that be 2,400? So amount of building will be 45,600. During the current period of 6 months, creditors were reduced by 20,000. So your creditors during the year, your creditors in the beginning it was 80,000 and then they are saying it is reduced by rupees 20,000. So 80,000 minus 20,000. Will it be 60,000? And bank overdraft by rupees 5,000. So 45,000 minus 5,000. So bank overdraft. $40,000. Next, they are saying joint life policy was surrendered before 30th June, so it will not appear in the balance sheet. Stock was valued at 84,000. Debtors 68,000. बराबर है. Debtors are 68,000. Other items remain the same. So what are your remaining items? I think we have taken plant, we have taken building, we have taken debtors, we have taken stock. Right? Joint life policy is surrendered. अदर आइटम मतलब ये सब पार्टनर्स कैपिटल का आइटम है, वो सेम है, मतलब इट इज ट्रांसफर टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल. देयर इज नो अदर आइटम टू एडजस्ट. लेट्स क्लोज बैलेंस शीट. पार्टनर्स कैपिटल पी क्यू it will be a balancing figure. So 349,600 minus 1 lakh, it is 249. it is your closing capital. Correct? Now I need to find out how much profit we made during the period, because I want to prepare partners capital account also. मुझे वो भी चेक करना है. ठीक है, तो let us prepare a statement of profit and loss for the period of 6 months. How we prepare? Closing capitals of partners on 30th June as per the balance sheet. It is 249,600. Less opening capital net on 1/1/2000 x2. Let's try to find out. Look at the question. P and Q's capital is given, so P's capital $1,50,000. Q's capital $1,30,000. On asset side, we have to write off profit and loss account, so less P&L account debit balance, it was 30,000. कैपिटल में से ये अमाउंट कम होगा, लेस ड्राइंग्स ऑफ द पार्टनर P Q 9,000 and 7,000. So what was the net capital on 1st of January? We have to just adjust this. 2,34,000. So if I minus this from the closing capital, the difference is net difference will be 15,600. Right? This capital is not withdrawn, this profit not withdrawn. ये प्रॉफिट विड्रॉ नहीं हुआ है. P and Q both withdrew in equal amount, half of the amount of profit made. तो कैन आई से अगर हाफ विड्रॉ किया है तो हाफ रिटेन किया है, तो इतना ही प्रॉफिट उन्होंने क्या किया है, ड्रॉइंग किया है. तो ऐड ड्रॉइंग्स, याद रखना ये ड्रॉइंग 6 मंथ्स का ड्रॉइंग है. They have withdrawn this equal amount of profit. They have withdrawn equally. They have withdrawn equal. बराबर है, तो equal amount मतलब P has withdrawn and Q has withdrawn. Each of the partner have withdrawn during the period 7,800. So what must be our profit for the period? $31,200 is a profit made by them. क्वेश्चन का रिक्वायरमेंट क्या था एक बार चेक करते हैं। क्वेश्चन ने बोला है बैलेंस शीट बना दो, रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट बना दो, रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट भी बनाने का है और पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट भी बनाने का है। पहले तो मैं पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट बनाऊंगा फॉर 6 months, that is before business is taken over, so I am preparing that just next to your balance sheet. I am preparing that. Importantly, this balance sheet will begin with 1st January, that is last year's closing date. चलो अभी चेक करते लास्ट ईयर में क्या क्या था। यू कैन नोटिस आपको आपका ओपनिंग कैपिटल दिया था 150 एंड 130। Against this, if you can notice, there is a P&L account which is to be debited to the partners capital account, which is a loss basically. It is debit balance of P&L account which we have divided between the partners. They are mentioning their profit sharing ratio is equal to 30,000 will be divided 15,000, 15,000. Then they have also given you drawings. Drawings are of the last year, right? It is of the year 2000 X1. Two drawings. लास्ट ईयर का ड्राइंग आपको दिया था। इट इज 9,000 एंड 7,000, right? That's it, transfer of the balance sheet. Now come to your statement of profit and loss. In your statement of profit and loss, we know that there is a further drawing of rupees 7,800, 7,800. It is from 1st January X1, X2 to 30th June X2. Your drawing was, as we have decided, it was 7,800, 7,800. In that year, how much profit they have, in that 6 months, how much profit they have sustained? They have made 31,200 as a profit, which will be shared equally by them. It will be 15,600 and 15,600. One 65,600, 145,600. This capital is on 30th June. These are the closing capitals which you can cross check with your balance sheet. 133,800 and 115,800. This we have written as per our working note also now. First of all, what we did so far, we have begun with the last balance sheet and we have reached to the date of takeover. Now what happened after this date? They have given you some details. PQ Limited on 30th June 2000X2 firm sold its business to PQ Limited. The value of the goodwill was estimated at 130 and the remaining assets were valued on the basis of the balance sheet on that date. पहली बात तो गुडविल का वैल्यू दिया है, दूसरी बात बैलेंस शीट का वैल्यू जैसे बुक वैल्यू उतना ही है, तीसरी बात आप नोटिस करो पीक्यू लिमिटेड पेड परचेज कंसिडरेशन इन इक्विटी शेयर्स, लेकिन हाउ मेनी दैट नॉट गिवन, हाउ मेनी नॉट गिवन. So importantly, now PC will be based on this calculation, and with the help of this I will decide how many will be the number of equity shares. So be careful. आपको अगर नेट पेमेंट क्लियरली नहीं दिया है तो we will work out PC based on the net assets taken over. Computation of purchase consideration, we are calculating purchase consideration on 30th June X2. Important note I am writing here so that you will not misinterpret the answer. Note, since net payment is not clearly given, PC will be based on net asset taken over. Agreed values of assets taken over. So we have to note down agreed values of assets taken over. Now look at the paragraph. They mentioned that goodwill was estimated at rupees 1,30,000. So value of the goodwill agreed is rupees 1,30,000. And remaining assets were valued on the basis of the balance sheet on 30th June 2000X2. तो मुझे 30th जून का बैलेंस शीट देखना पड़ेगा जो अभी अभी हम लोगों ने बनाया था. This is the balance sheet what we have drawn on 30th June 2000X2. All assets will be taken at this value, book values. Plant, $1,52,000. Next asset was building, 45,600. Stock, 84,000. Debtors, 68,000. $479,600 less agreed values of liabilities taken over. On 30th June X2, what are your liabilities? Creditors and bank overdraft. These are the only two liabilities. So creditors 60,000. And bank overdraft 40,000. So liabilities taken over 1 lakh. So from this amount 1 lakh to be deducted. So it will be 3,79,600. So it is net asset taken over and it is only your purchase consideration. For this value, they need to issue the shares. You can check it out. PC Limited paid purchase consideration in equity shares of rupees 10 each. तो obviously यही amount का equity shares आपको दिया होगा. But as I said, as a practice, compute your net payment. What we are going to get as a purchase consideration? Equity shares in PQ Limited. The value of equity shares will be this only, 379,600. They are saying shares are of rupees 10 each. Shares are of rupees 10 each. So can't I say it is 37,960 equity shares of rupees 10 each, right? In this way, net payment PC is also decided. याद रखना, net payment PC is based on net assets taken over. So net payment is equal to net assets taken over 379,600. Based on this amount, we have calculated how many equity shares we have received. In this way, we have calculated purchase consideration to be satisfied to the vendor firm. Let's go ahead with the next requirement. Next requirement question ने आपको क्या कहा था? आपको कहा था question ने prepare realization account and then partners capital account showing the final settlement between them. Now, at the time of conversion, we will dissolve the firm based on the last balance sheet which was drawn. तो पहले last balance sheet में आ जाते जो हम लोगों ने बनाया था. This was our last balance sheet. This balance sheet we are going to post. Partners capital account में आ जाएगा. Buy balance brought down 133,800. And 115,800. Other liabilities, creditors and bank overdraft will be shifted to realization account. Creditors 60,000. Bank overdraft 40,000. We have various assets that will be debited to realization account. Plant 152,000. Building 45,600. Stock 84,000. Data 68,000. So total of the assets transferred will be 349,600. Then if you remember, I told you that I will record the PC. For recording the PC, what is our entry? Purchasing company account debit to realization account credit. Purchasing company का नाम अपने केस में है PQ Limited, तो my entry will be PQ Limited account debit to realization account credit by PQ Limited account. We are recording purchase consideration. The amount of purchase consideration, the amount of purchase consideration is 379,600. Importantly, we are not creating PQ limited account. वो पूछा नहीं है तो उसको मार्क भी नहीं मिलेगा, मत बनाओ. Just imagine that we have somewhere PQ limited account which is debited, and when we receive the equity share, that account will be credited. So firstly, let us close the realization account. I believe there is a profit. That profit will be transferred to partners capital account. This 1,30,000 profit we will share between the partners in their profit sharing ratio, which was 1:1. So 30,000 to be divided 65,000 and 65,000. So partners capital account will be credited by realization account. Now it is a time to settle our partners. Now imagine when we have recorded PC due. We have recorded PC due. What entry we have passed? PQ limited account debit to realization account. That time when we receive the PC, what entry we would have done? Equity shares in PQ limited account debit to PQ limited account. In short, equity shares in PQ limited account is having a debit balance of the amount of rupees 379,600. So this PC amount what we have received will be allocated to the partners according to their capital ratio. I need not to find out capital ratio because जितना capital होगा उतना ही वो equity shares होना चाहिए. So it will be directly allocated based on the capital. Let's check out the total of the capital. First partner, $198,800, and second partner, $180,800. This amount we will pay by way of equity shares. $198,800 and 1,80,800. Let's check whether it is. It is distributed in final capital ratio. In this way we have divided. So what thing we have to keep in the mind? Question was very easy, but they gave you the balance sheet at the beginning, and then 6 months ka trading was given. Then they have converted their firm into a limited company. Very awesome example we have seen. These kind of examples you can expect in your exam. I just hope you have understood this question. Still, if there are some doubt, please get back to me. Please put your comments, and we will try to sort it out. Before I wind up the lecture, before I wind up the today's shoot, I want that you please subscribe our channel and also press bell icon so that you can get latest notification from our end. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you.